for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That really seems fair.
I mean to say, there's a great deal of between an innocent.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we'll be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Canada, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate John.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Don't push me, mister! Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
My friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Pacific Union Railroad, uh-huh.
How do you do? thought you was in a hurry to get to the fort. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Austin. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Great place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. Kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing in the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back. I your man by what he keeps, but
He ain't been friends for a long time.
yeah. Are you planning on spending any time in Austin?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on very long.
Well, fixing for some female company, you can do worse than Armadillo. And as gravy they not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls aren't fit for a fucking man to hold up with.
Married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? You got a problem with that saddle, Martin?
Go. Whoa.
Coyotes, what a good meat. Not far, Mr. Marston. The fort's just a hill.
Whoa.
Mister. There's the fort. Some gang rode in and over.
Understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time. Yeah.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
I don't know if I like a man with a mustache either. It does look good on one. I won't know. Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $50.
Well, no time to wait. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office, where we lock up good-for outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy now. Court now, Miss McFarland.
Howdy.
Let's see if you can ride a horse. So you can get your bearings.
Come on.
The general store. You won't find Parisian high, but it's good for the essentials.
Very I've ever seen a store before.
And here's the this one's horses.
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine cow.
I suspect you more broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Yeah! That's the train. Things since the line finished. Bring all sorts of folk like yourself.
That thing?
Change is only good. It makes things. That's the barn over there. Paul himself, little girl. Are back at the house before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use.
And I'll show you the house and sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Whoa there.
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. That's it. Kill those little vermin. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are bad! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston! Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop! Come on!
Whoa! That should calm you down.
Yes, go! Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
There's a change of season in the air. I feel it in my patient's bones. Say what you like about Drew McFarland, but he raised a proper lady. You learn something
Seems there's something
new every
big
day.
hanging in the air. Could be good or bad.